channel, so where you can learn basic things about boxing, not just basic, everything about boxing, self-defense, and box exercise, and a whole lot. It has to do with sports, fitness, boxing, self-defense, and here's the thing. Many times people have asked me this question, how do I defend myself in case I'm being bullied outside, blah 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 blah. Yeah. What's this is my own take. This is my take. I will tell you, do not engage in any form of let's go brawls, or what you're gonna call it. Like, I'll tell you, avoid anything that has to do with fights. Okay? Don't do it. You understand? Because sometimes in fights it might not end the way you think it's going to, end. However, you must live ready. That's my own principle. Live ready. But in a situation whereby you need to get out of that situation, you need to defend yourself. There are things you can do. You understand? That doesn't mean you can't fight. That doesn't mean, but it's safe, to eschew, like, just to avoid it totally. Okay? It's cool. But at the same time, you can still defend yourself if need be. Okay? So here's the basic defense in boxing. Even if you're not a boxer, you can just follow this, and I'm going to do this within 2 minutes. All right. For a stance, for someone who's a right-handed person, so you can go on the orthodox stance like this. So make sure this is the combat stance any day, anytime. This is the combat stance. Let me move back so you can see me. Combat stance. Okay. So for anyone like myself, I'm a southpaw. I use more of my left. So this is my dominant hand. So I go this way. You understand? This is my stance. So now when you do this, the most important thing is have your guard on always. Protect yourself, no matter what. Protect yourself. Protect yourself. Protect yourself. Protect yourself. Now, having done that, once you have this, so whenever when you do this, make sure you understand you punch right correctly. So, and when you punch, you have to punch this way, locking your elbow. Make sure, can you see? So straight. Can you see? Alright. So make sure your shoulder is protecting your chin. You don't expose your chin, and tucking your head, tucking your chin. Doing this is wrong, but this is right. Okay? Just protect yourself always. Can you see? Boom. So, can you see? Okay? So, now when you go this way, you understand this basic way to punch. Can you see? 1, 2, hook. You can do the long hook and uppercut. Can you see? Boom. Boom. Explosive. So, once you have mastered that, now in a fight, the first thing to do is to introduce the jab. You can use the jab to bait your opponent, to torment your opponent, or to inflict injuries on your opponent. But basically, I love to use my jab to bait my opponent, so that my opponent can fall into the trap. And that's my power punch. Okay? So you can do this. Okay? Once you do that, step in, you understand? It's all about action and reaction. Once you do that, they're going to react. Okay? Once you do that, they're going to react. If they don't react, do it again. You understand? By the time they react, so once you take this leg and the hand out, by the time you return it, as they're going to react, they won't pass this level. Your opponent won't pass this level. So it's going to give you the advantage to counter punch or counter attack. Boom! Watch. Boom! So now, there's some instances whereby we have some aggressive fighters. They want to come all out like, I'm angry with you, I'm gonna tear you. Nah, easy, easy, easy. Calm down. This is how to deal with them. The first thing to do is calm yourself, stay calm, focus. Whenever your opponent comes to charge at you aggressively, all you need to do, don't go in, is wrong. Okay? Don't go in. The first thing you need to do is step out. 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 Okay? Out. By the time you step out, boom. Your opponent will think you are here and you've already moved out of that zone. By the time your opponent is stopping, it's going to give you more room to be able to charge, to land your power punch. Bam! Bam, bam! Bam! Okay? So that's how to set a trap. Another thing you can do, and I love this, it's called feinting. Boom, boom. It's coming up. You faint. Bam, bam. So fainting is technically, it's like you fake. When you fake, you're not showing, you're not really punching, but you just want to like, fake to let your opponent think that what's going on. So by a little pause from that, a little reaction from that, it's going to give you time or probably that opportunity to land your explosive punch. Boom! Boom! And that's it. So always remember, in a street fight, the first defense, the easiest defense is to step out of the way. Step out, step out. Learn it, step out, step out, step out. But whenever in case you find yourself in a very tight angle, always guard. Your guard, this is the most protective guard. And when your guard don't stand up, don't do this, crouch. Can you see? And when you crouch like this, guard like this, you understand? Make sure you move your head, you understand? And while you're doing that, as you're receiving all those punches, find a way out. Don't exchange. You're not experienced to do that. You're not an inside fighter. So you're in fighter, unless you're in fighter as a boxer, then you can do this. But when you're not trained for that, out. Then see the moment the coast is clear, do it. Alright. Okay, so I believe you've learned one or two things from this. Stay tuned to Apex Boxing. That's